words?
Just one.
Alright, what is going on? It's actually like morning where I'm at, so... Or kind of afternoon, I don't know. Afternoon, listeners, viewers, whatever you want to call yourselves. Welcome to episode 2 of the Practice Room. The official episode 2 of the Practice Room, right? I'm your host, Grape Doctor. That is at Grape Doctor on Twitter, GARPEDR. And of course, you know this is my channel, Sambo Black, right? And we're going to continue this series. I don't know if we're going to continue with an Injustice. I might start switching it up and going over some Tekken videos. And of course, when Marvel comes out, I'll do some Marvel videos as well. But the focus is really going to be on the character I'm playing. All right, so this may not apply to a lot of people. Currently, I'm playing Harley. Some of the other characters that I'm interested in, of course, are Catwoman, who looks amazing. Ivy, who is low, who Sonic Fox recently put in like top 10. There's potential for her to be a little bit higher than that. I'm not even going to go over this guy because we already know what he does. And then, of course, I'm looking at some Firestorm as well. But we're going to be focusing on Harley today, and we're going to be talking about Bud and Lou. If you don't know who Bud and Lou are, it's some damn hyenas, right? And we're going to talk about how to make these hyenas
Harley Quinn.
Useful, right? Because unless you're full screen, you don't have enough time to throw out the treat to get the hyenas to come out. And then even when you're full screen, if somebody has a better zoning capabilities, better projectiles, whatever, better distance coverage, it's going to be hard for you to, just be tossing these freaking dog treats. So we're going to talk about setups. So, being that the uppercuts in this game are so good, right, they give you enough time to end combos with them, and instead of ending the combo and trying to follow up with another, try to uppercut and then follow up with something, such as, freaking, that type of stuff or something like that, all the things you can do. We're going to use that as an advantage time to throw out the treat. So if I do something like this... Really? Of course. That's going to give me enough time to throw out the treat. As long as the treat is loose, the hyena will come. So if they try to do a wake-up attack, you're going to be covered. First of all, you're looking at a trade. If you catch them, well, then you have potential to combo or at least shoot them in the face, right? See? I have potential to do stuff. There's a couple things you can do after that. You can follow up for like another kind of meaty attack to hit them on wake up. So you're gonna have a lot of options, right? So that's not the filthiest thing I'm gonna be showing you though. That is just I need to get the treat out, and and I wanna set up to keep pressing my opponent, right? I'm not trying to run away. I'm trying to pressure them and stay on them, right? But that's still not the filthiest thing. There's another setup, right? So off of a combo, right? So off of a wall bounce. So if I do, right, and then do that gives me enough time to throw the treat out, right? So that's forward 2-3, or 1-2, excuse me, forward 1-2. After the combo, and what it does when they're airborne is it sends them into a soft bounce, right? And that gives you enough time to throw the treat out. Now, some filthy stuff. We're going to talk about the truly dirty, unimaginable, how do you sleep at night type crap, right? NRS gave us this, right? And a lot of people, they use it to get out of situations or to close resistance on a zoner. We're going to use it in a situation to set somebody up. So we're going to do our B&B. If I can get the B&B out, right? We're going to do our B&B. And the timing was a little off. And the timing does take a little bit to get used to. It's weird because you have to do the roll escape right as you're allowed to after releasing the treat, right? So Wow, it is not. It's really see this thing. You do all this crap in the practice room, and then you get like online or you get like in a video, and then all of a sudden you just can't do it, right? It's ridiculous. But we're gonna try it again. We're gonna make this thing happen. Right? So you've got that. You've got rolling up in front of them, right? And what rolling up in front of them does is allow you to go into a continue your combo opportunity after you pressure them. Oh, that was actually supposed to combo. You guys get the point, though. Now that is super filthy. What I just did there, and that's what I was going to show you guys next, was if you're close enough when you do it, you can also roll behind them. And what rolling behind them does is create, it's not unblockable, and I don't even think it's a hard to blockable, but it just creates a mix-up situation. So you can roll in front, you can roll behind, or you can also stay. Now keep in mind, it does cost 1 meter, and meter management is part of a fighting game as always, right? But in this situation, it might be worth it, especially if you're trying to mix up your opponent, right? So look at it from a perspective of I do this, I release the tree, I roll behind them, right? Now I'm on the other side. If I do it the time, you have to practice to get the timing right. You get the timing right as the friggin' hyena hits them, you're allowed to go into another combo, right? Off of the B&B setup. Right now, I can go into another combo. What I did try to do at one point was see what the advantages of we're doing it off of a command grab. The problem is that you're not at too much of an advantage after the command grab hits to really do it, and you get messed up for it because that. Let's talk about the startup frames on it real quick. The startup frames on it is 62. That's a pretty lengthy amount of time. Even with the ones with the direction, it's still in the 50s. That's a lot of time. But do keep in mind you do have overhead, mid, and you have overhead options, right? So that increases your options as well. Wow, really not. There we go. That's your overhead option, right? Holding up. So you can mix them up in various ways. Oh, pardon me. Man, it's not coming out. That's the low. That's your mid option. That's your overhead option, right? So I think utilizing the hyenas and utilizing them smartly is going to increase your ability to be effective with Harley, especially if you're constantly assaulting people, you're constantly in their face with dumb crap like that. You're gonna add another level to your meta with Harley by making your hyenas useful. All right, so just a couple stuff that I like to go over more about, more tech rather than combos, because I feel like combos is one part of the game, but you got to put it all together to be good. And why not utilize all your characters' moves? Now, before we end the segment, one of the things is going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get your full charge. All right. your full charge will send both Bud and Lou out, right? I believe the secret to that is creating space, alright? It's creating space off of that. But it's still going to be difficult. So very rarely are you ever going to get a chance to set that up. Unless, even you can even set up the Hyena off of a regular forward 1-2. But you're not going to be able to get the full charge most likely. The only way I see you getting the full charge is off of one of those. Right, so let me make sure the hyenas are ready. Oh wow, they still didn't get a full charge. Man. Alright, so see how long the timing was, and you'll know it when both your meters go away. So you can try, but it's risky. It's definitely risky. The advantage is you might get a trade because you're sending both hyenas if you get it out in time. If you don't get it out in time, you're going to pay what you owe. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you're trying to do these hyena setups. But that honestly, it's just to give a lot of people the idea of what you can do and how you can utilize your hyena. Up to 2 uppercuts and friggin', and then do an uppercut, throw a treat, boom, and then now assault my opponent. So, I think when I talked about one of my old videos, Harley is, she's got zoning capabilities, she's got rushdown capabilities, she's got a good mid-screen game. I think she's one of those characters that comes out as being, well-rounded, kind of, if you're familiar with Marvel, like Taskmaster, sitting in the middle of the flowchart or the tier chart, because they're not bad, but they're not good. She's got decent damage output off of very simple stuff. That's 402 off of 7 hits. If you finish the combo, even with meter burn, damage over time, you've got, her options. She's got options, right? Obviously, I don't like her overhead being that slow, but it is what it is, right? It's to each his own. So that was my video about hyena setups, how to get how to set up your hyenas. Remember, your 4-2-1 is good off of the air combos to do it. Alright, if you do a launch and then you throw an uppercut in there to get them higher, that's also really good. And then remember to use your roll, right? Remember to launch them in the air and then use your roll to get behind them, right? And then now keep your opponent pressing. Just remember, of course, take heed about your meter management, right? Think about what you're going to do with your meter. Other than that, hey, thanks for watching my video. If you do like the videos, please subscribe. Hey, I understand that a couple things are a little my voice quality could be a little bit better, but hey, look, I got like real life stuff going on. I got a job and everything, right? But however, though, hey, please subscribe to the videos. I'm gonna keep the videos coming. I'll keep the Injustice videos coming as I figure out new things, new tech. I'll figure out I'll keep the Tekken combo videos going. I'll be posting another one of those around Friday or so if you're into Tekken. And then gameplay videos. Hey, I apologize. This Sunday I didn't post one. The network was horrible on every game. I tried Street Fighter, I tried Injustice, I tried Tekken, and I just couldn't get into anything, right? But this Sunday, definitely, I'll get a gameplay video out. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. Don't be afraid to add me on Twitter. That's @GrapeDoctor. And hey, please subscribe, like or dislike, right? Leave a comment about what you think about the video. And peace out!